Internationally known clairvoyant Edgar Cayce was called a sleeping prophet due to the seemingly deep sleep he entered before he started a prophecy. He performed some 22,000 readings over 4 decades between 1901 to 1944. Of these readings, more than 14,000 were recorded, ranging on topics such as reincarnation, oneness, the Akashic Records, a library of all human events, ancient mysteries, universal laws, and the importance of meditation and prayer. Born in Kentucky, USA in 1877, Edgar's psychic abilities first appeared as a child. His sole desire was to help others, and at the age of 12, an angelic figure appeared before him, assuring him that his prayers had been answered. His psychic aptitude grew over time, and he began to prophesy on a wide range of subjects. We now continue with more enlightening excerpts from Edgar Cayce's readings, including his answers to individuals' questions regarding wellness and how our attitude and love towards ourselves and others affects our awareness of the Christ consciousness, as well as our mental and physical vibrancy. When the Spirit of the Father, when the activities that the Christ, the Lord, gave to the sons of men are made manifest in thine own life, day by day, then ye become aware of his presence abiding in thee. Know the truth, for the truth is as he gave. The truth is he and his words. For he has given, though the heavens and the earth may pass away, my words, my promise shall not pass away. Let not, then, the cares of the world, the deceitfulness of riches, the pomp and glory of the earthly nature, or fame, or even to be well spoken of, hinder thee from applying in thy relationships with thy fellow man, that thou knowest to be the manner in which ye may become aware of his presence. That offences must come is true, but woe to him that bringeth same to pass. Then be not idle in that ye know, rather let it be an active, positive influence in the experience of all. Let love be without dissimulation, abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. In this way may ye know, may ye be aware of his presence within thee. Just as thou hast seen in thine own body that which has brought the fires of nature, the turmoils of disease, the wonderments even of distress. Yet ye have seen those influences, those powers in nature that are manifestations of his love to man, so that when ye have fallen away and into those things that bring such hindrances in thine life and thine experience, the way is prepared. Whose way? Who has prepared the way? Man in any phase of his experience is but the channel to make application, or to give that which may be a helpful understanding. He is but being used as a channel, even as thou may be, to make for the awareness in the experiences of others of his abiding presence, being in and with thee. May the vibrations of my body be raised to that which will bring purity and a normal functioning of all its organs. Apply in their regular order, in decency and in order, in love and in patience, those things that have been given thee, as to the manner of expression, cleansing thine body in the ways and manners as thou hast seen, as thou hast known, as thou may comprehend more and more, would make thee as one set apart, as one dedicating its abilities of every nature to the service of the fellow man. Thus may that service bring to thee the awareness of His force, His power, working in and through thy body. Thus may the vibrations be raised. Thus may thy body be cleansed. Thus may thy mind have the greater channel, the greater ways and means of manifesting that thou wouldest show forth in thine activities for thine greater, thine better understanding. Then keep the life, the activities, the experiences of the entity inviolate. Know, as has been indicated, not only through these channels, but through the promises of Him whom ye seek to manifest among the children of men. So long as the Christ consciousness abides, there is little fault, little hindrance in physical, mental or spiritual forces. Thus keep these activities first and foremost in thy thoughts, in thy applications, day by day. Who healeth thine iniquities? Who forgiveth thy sins? Who keepeth thee in every way? The Spirit of truth, the Spirit of love, the Spirit of helpfulness, the Spirit of patience, the Spirit of kindness, the Spirit of gentleness, and all are found in the one Christ consciousness. Then as the cells of the body are aroused in themselves to that awareness, that each cell is to perform a functioning to the glory of a glorified consciousness, not of self, but of Him, whose life itself, we may overcome these disturbances with the continuing of those things that attune the body to nature, and the suggestions that attune the body to truth. To consciousness, we will break down the allergies that bring from the associations of the mind, though not conscious of saying, the experiences which have come as a result of the entity's abilities being used to have self's own way. Now you have to do as something else wishes. Let's change it in Him. Then there is little need for attempting to heal an ill body unless the mind, the purpose, the ideal of the entity is set in Him who is peace, life, hope and understanding. For He is indeed the way and the truth and the light. If the entity will apply in self that it knows to do, not as something that applies to self alone, but that applies to self in its relationships to others, the results will be apparent. Ye apply thy love, if ye would have others love thee. Ye do trust others, and ye are the trust and the hope. If ye would have hope, or expect others to have hope and trust in thee. For as ye know, as ye interpret in thine own experience, as in the life of Him who, though without fault, was hated of others. If the world hate me, it does, and it will hate thee. But if ye hate the world, if ye dislike those with whom ye are associated, then His death, His love, His promise becomes of none effect in thee. For the world hath hated Him without a cause. Ye feel within thyself that ye are distrusted, that ye are hated without a cause. But if ye do the same in return, His promise becomes of none effect in thee. Ye are of the world and not of Him. In thy body ye find body, mind, soul, or the spiritual, mental and material body. The misapplication of truth in thy mind, in not interpreting the spirit in self, may, as in thine own experience. Bring the lack of proper elimination of drosses from thy body. It is true that ye may, in the spiritual, in the mental, in the material, make applications of that cleansing that may aid the body in eliminating same from the physical, from the mental, from the spiritual. The spirit is ever willing, and it remains the same yesterday, today, and forever, for it is the eternal spiritual law. First, then, the mental attitude towards self, towards the world, towards others must be changed. For if ye recognize in self the truth, that which is and was manifested in the Christ consciousness, ye will change thy mental attitude towards self, towards others, towards conditions about thee. Then ye may see change in the physical results or manifestations in self. Then ye, too, as he gave of old, will wash and be clean every whit. Compassionate viewers, it was an honor to be in your presence on today's program. Selection from Edgar Cayce's Christ Consciousness. The Body is the Temple, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom.